My name is Kevin Quist. I'm a civil engineer and student at UT. I study urban planning on the side, and from my observations, the restrictive land development code and the wall of single-family zoning surrounding downtown create a myriad of interconnected problems within our city. Namely, let's begin with suburban sprawl. Since 2000, the population of Round Rock has risen by 200%, and Buda's by 500%. Most of these new residents commute to Austin in single-occupancy vehicles. Obviously, transporting everyone in cars is environmentally harmful to our air and water quality. And it also contributes to another problem, Austin's notorious congestion. And from a broader perspective, why would a city house its workforce far away from its offices? Logistically, the commuting miles driven by suburbanites makes no sense when we consider that these workers could be housed closer to downtown, in condos, and apartment complexes. All in all, building horizontally rather than vertically is illogical, financially expensive, and environmentally unsustainable. As such, maintaining the current single-family zoning in areas like Hyde Park and Bolden Creek is a mistake, and I believe that these areas need to be upzoned. So let's talk about affordability. As we all know, land values close to downtown have skyrocketed due to their unique location and scarcity of housing. Our affordability issue pushes many Austinites out of their homes, as Susanna Almanza will gladly tell you. What she doesn't seem to realize, however, is that the addition of multifamily complexes actually reduces home prices and consequently displacement. This is simple supply and demand, and it has been proven time and time again in city after city. If the new code lifted the apartment complex ban throughout core neighborhoods, our housing prices will drop, homes will be created for new Austinites, displacement in East Austin will be mitigated, economic inequality will be reduced, and less people will be homeless. If there was one thing I could change about the land development code, it would be the removal of compatibility standards. These laws, which have racist origins, restrict any sort of density whatsoever. Even if a landowner wants to change their zoning and redevelop their home into a duplex or multifamily condo, then a single-family home next door will prohibit this. These backwards laws are a restriction on personal liberty, and I think it is time that we drop them. Finally, I think that we can all agree that density should be added along the imagined Austin corridors. Like it or not, Austin is changing, and we need to be flexible in order to accommodate growth. Density on the corridors is a meeting place that a majority of us can see eye to eye, and at the very least, I expect to see provisions allowing apartments along these corridors passed. Thank you.
Thank you. Hold on, please, sir.
Mr. Quist.
Sir.